Chapter 7, Private First Class Randy Wilson. The table had been cleaned during Smith's exit, and then PFC Wilson was ushered up to the table. It was still wet from the water used to clean it, but there was no evidence of the butchery having taken place only minutes beforehand. Wilson was bent over the table as Smith had been, and Jalal raised the .44 to PFC Wilson's temple as Rahim started the 1-minute countdown for the second time. The sergeant major turned the bolt cutter so he could operate them with his right hand this time. "Randy, isn't it?" "Yes, Sergeant Major." "Your father's name is Weldon, isn't it?" "Yes, Sergeant Major." I noticed the sergeant major did not mention Randy's father was a commissioned officer, a lieutenant colonel, but he knew, as we all did, to mention this fact would cause the insurgent leader to try to use the boy in some equally horrifying way. "Good man, your father." "Thank you." The sergeant major slipped his left pinky finger between the blades. Chunk. Again, all eyes were on the sergeant major, who showed not a single sign of discomfort or moral objection to his self-inflicted wound. It was the most remarkable feat I have ever witnessed in my life. "Usama," Rahim called out. Jalal removed the .44 from the PFC's temple. The medic began bandaging the sergeant major's other hand. Wilson could not help the tears washing down his face. He said to the sergeant major, "You cut off your own finger for my life. Why would you do that?" The sergeant major smiled. "It is what we do for each other, son. It is no different than me taking a bullet for you." "I would do anything for you right now, Sergeant Major," he said, tears in full flow. "I know, son, I know. Now pick up my finger and take care of it for me, okay?" "Yes, Sergeant Major," he said, picking it up and sticking it in his shirt pocket as Private Smith had done.